There's something ethereally beautiful about the emotions we attempt to conceal. The furtive glances, the stolen seconds, the words that almost make it but freeze on our lips. You know, when a woman desires a man but refuses to acknowledge it, pride, fear, timing, whatever the cause, it never goes away. It hovers in the glances she gives him when she believes he's unaware, in the recollections that no one else makes. Real attraction very seldom appears loud and boisterous. Let's begin. First indicator is straightforward. She's over-involved in your existence. Not simply polite curiosity, but real interest in what excites you, what keeps you up at night, what dreams you pursue when nobody's around. She remembers the little things, your morning coffee, the tale you told her weeks back, even your laugh when you're truly, genuinely happy. She inquires about your family, your history, your long-term plans, and when you talk, she listens, not merely hearing the words, but taking them in. The second indicator, she has reasons to hang around you. Life's frantic, crazy even, yet some way, somehow, she is always present. Perhaps it's an invitation to hang out with the group, or perhaps she just happens to be where she is, when she is. Coincidence, possibly. But too many coincidences begin to resemble intent. The truth is, when a woman is attracted to a man but refuses to admit it, she will craft scenes, brief portals of time during which your two worlds converge. It is risk-free that way. The third sign is hidden in the way she teases you, but carefully avoids crossing a line. Playful sarcasm, light jokes, harmless jabs. It's her way of getting close, of testing the waters. Because teasing builds tension, and tension is where attraction lives. But there's a precision to it. She won't strike below the belt or tell you anything that can actually hurt. It's playful, contained, like she's walking on a tightrope, telling you she notices you, sees you, but keeping herself just at arm's reach in order to guard herself. The fourth sign is more difficult to describe, but not possible to overlook. She becomes jealous, even when she attempts to conceal it. Perhaps it flickers in her eyes when you mention another woman, or it leaks out in a thoughtless remark about someone you hardly know. It's a small thing, a change in tone, a momentary change in mood, but it's there. Because even though she won't say it, the idea of someone else possessing your focus gets something within her going. Jealousy isn't ever about control. It's about fear. The fifth sign is all about the little things. She mimics your actions unconsciously. You lean back, she leans back. You smile, she smiles. You find yourself saying a certain word or phrase, and before long, she's using it as well. It's not manipulation, it's science. When we're attracted to someone, we automatically begin to mirror them. It's our brain's subtle way of thinking, I'm on the same page with you. The sixth sign, she becomes emotionally open with you, but not quite. She shares with you about her childhood, her aspirations, her fears, but holds back, just short, of the innermost recesses. It's like she's taking the temperature of the waters, wondering if you'll catch her when she's in a vulnerable moment. There's a difference between speaking and really opening up. And when a woman desires you, but is afraid to confess it, she'll dance on that line. And then the seventh sign, she remembers the things others forget. Not the big, obvious things, but the small things. The tune you whistle when you're lost in thought. The family legend about your grandfather you mentioned once and never mentioned again. The way you fall silent when you're working too hard at thinking. And so, there you have it. 7 signs she wants you, but is too scared, too proud, or perhaps too broken to acknowledge it. The thing is, Love doesn't always scream. Sometimes it speaks softly. Sometimes it finds its way into your heart through a look, through a silence, through a moment that flies by too fast. But if you listen, really listen, you'll hear it. You'll see it. And when you do, the question is, what will you do with it? Since the most beautiful love stories really do start not with grand declarations, but with two hearts finding one another before the words are ever spoken.